to another episode of 2 Cups of Tea and a Packet of Biscuits with myself, Tanya, and my co-host,
Tracy.
Hi. Why am I saying hi for you?
I don't know.
Okay, hang on, we'll move on. So in this episode, this is our final episode of the whole movie. It's a movie saga.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It's a trilogy.
A trilogy, did you say?
Oh God, please don't bring up Lords of the Rings again. I think the listeners and the viewers have had enough.
Well, can I just say something? I was really upset because there was a couple of things that I didn't get to do last time. Like bring out this. The whole reason I'm wearing a chain is because I am wearing the One Ring.
Oh my God! Is that a Lord of the Rings ring?
No, unfortunately, I'm really upset about that. But
what is it?
It's the One Ring.
What do you mean the One Ring?
With the precious. My precious.
And
But look, and then I wanted to talk about my top underneath, which is meant to represent Mithril. That's right, Mithril.
I'm just staying quiet. You carry on.
So Mithril is a like a metal that the dwarves hammer in a magical way, and they use it to make armor that you can wear under your garments, and to protect you from sword injuries and such.
We're moving on. So in today's episode, that wasn't what we were planning to talk about. We're planning to talk about old school reviews. So some old school movies, I think, and a little bit about what we grew up watching and things like that. But before we go on, what's brewing for you today? Tea, snacks, or any drama or something fun?
Okay. I'll tell you about my recent cooking experience. I was trying to make a tomato sauce, like a pasta sauce, Italian style. And I was making it very simple, just like obviously tomatoes, garlic, a few herbs and things like that. And I wanted to add some red wine in it to give it that depth of flavour.
Mm-hmm.
And I remembered the late, great, legendary Keith Floyd. Do you remember him? He was a chef from the 80s and 90s.
I think.
And he would always have a bottle of wine or a glass of wine with him, and he would drink a lot during the episode, during his cooking.
Okay.
And it just looked fun. And I thought, okay, I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink at all, really. Just occasionally. But why don't I try what these other grown-ups are doing? You know, doing grown-up things, like drinking wine while they're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that maybe it's quite a refined thing to do. I don't know. So I poured the amount of wine that I needed for the pasta sauce into the pot.
Yeah.
And then I poured myself a little glass. Put the glass on the counter. So I hadn't drunk it at this point. I was like waiting for the right moment. Put the glass on the counter. And then I realised, I have to add some pepper or something into the sauce. So I opened the spice cupboard above me.
Yeah.
And out fell the cocktail sticks, which landed straight into the glass. It splashed the wine all up into my face and my clothes and all over the counter. It soaked up, the box of cocktail sticks soaked up the wine from the glass, so that all that was left was like a little dribble of wine.
Oh no!
Yeah.
So you won't be doing that again?
No. Well, not now. Well, I think I need to get rid of cocktail sticks from my house. They seem to be quite dangerous.
Have you had cocktail stick related drama before?
Oh, that's a good question. No, I haven't. But I like that question.
Poor cocktail sticks.
So actually, if you ever eat some sort of like, food with cocktail sticks in my house, you will notice they are tinged with a hue of red because they are white.
You actually kept them?
I kept them.
I would have chucked them. Not eating anything with cocktail sticks at your house. Don't know what flavour you're going to get.
How about you, Tan? Anything going on?
Can I have a drama?
Go on then.
Can
Tell
it
us
be a
your
bit
drama.
realistic?
Ooh. Okay, go
Can
on.
I have a rant about dating? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm not going to do it. I've decided I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. What is it with you men who just don't answer messages and You act like you want a relationship. What is the point? What is the point? Sorry. It's just because it's what's happening right now. But yeah, I'm so done with it. And yeah, that's my drama. It's my little tea that I just think dating is absolutely pointless. Pointless. Waste of my time.
It sounds really, I can't swear, rubbish. It sounds really rubbish, doesn't it?
It does. It's not a fun place to be in. And when you actually put yourself out there and you think, oh, someone's decent, and you haven't met yet, but it's even just in that beginning stage of trying to meet, why do they have to make it so bloody difficult? But anyway, that's my rant. Ow, my jaw clicked as well. I think my jaw had enough of the rant. You probably heard it on the microphone.
I think this is good therapy, Tan, you know, like letting your feelings out. And
yeah, I hate men.
But
I hate dating.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who could relate to what you're going through, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people who've gone through it, but I just think it's so shitty when... Sorry, I swore, and I will beep that out. But I just think it's really rubbish and really poor of people. Like, communication should just be something you do every day, and it shouldn't be so difficult, and there shouldn't be excuses for it. I'm sorry, if someone says that, I didn't see your message, everyone's on WhatsApp. Everyone sees a text message. If not in that moment, at some point in the day, and it takes you 2 seconds to write something. And I just think it's really rubbish that people feel in this day and age that we still have to play these games. It's a waste of people's time.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. And we move on to something fun.
We move on to something fun, that's right. We're moving on to our lovely new food segment.
Yeah.
Which... I haven't prepared for. So
Tracy's gonna leave the room
while Tanya entertains you.
Oh, bloody hell. Can I just announce my snack and talk about it?
Yeah.
Even though you're not here? Well, I'll show you guys what my snack is whilst we're waiting for Trace. And this is something that I've related to my childhood. So I haven't shown the snack yet. Tracy's now running back in the room. Okay, so can I show you my childhood snack? It's something I still get on a random as an adult. Adult? An adult?
What did you say?
Adult? I don't know, it sounded really funny coming out of my mouth. I think I said it too slow. Adult? It still sounds really funny. Am I saying it right? Adult. Anyway, we'll move on. And again, mine is not prepared like Tracy. Tracy has it in a glass bloody bowl. But mine are strawberry pencils.
Oh.
I love a strawberry pencil. Would you like one?
I'd love to have a bit of it. Not one. A bit.
Just a bit?
Just a bit. Because I'm not really a sweet fan.
How are your friends? We're going to have sweets in the deli. Oh, God.
We will. I just won't eat them.
What? It's not a good selling point to people in our shop.
Can't even break it off. Okay, I've got the whole one. I mean, thank you, Tan.
Yeah. Rude.
To the people who are listening and not watching, we've just taken a bite.
Tastes so good, but because I clipped my jaw from my rant, it hurts a little bit.
This is really good.
See?
I mean, I didn't ever say I don't like sweets. I'm just not a sweet fan.
Might as well be the
I
same
like
thing.
savoury.
Okay, Trace, so what's your snack for today?
So, I have brought...
Have you bought Doritos?
I bought tortilla chips.
Which is like Doritos.
Yeah. But coated in a chaat masala, Indian spice masala powder.
Okay.
It's something that... Because my mum used to buy Bombay mix and stuff like that when I was growing up, which I'm not that fond of as well. Not the ones in this country. So I've made up my own thing where you get... Sorry, my mouth is watering. So these are like plain salted tortilla chips with a sprinkling of the masala powder.
So do you want to know why I'm laughing? Because in the last episode we were talking about what crisps at the cinema and I said, oh, they have Doritos.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
pick one that you can see has...
Bit of Tracy's ASMR again.
I was just making sure the masala's coating all of it. Jeez. Pick one that's coated, or that one's quite good.
Okay. Right, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.
It's a lot of flavour.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It's okay.
Kind of like what you said about the popcorn and the cheese. Well, I love it.
We're going to have to really look at our snacks when we open this deli.
Yeah.
What are we both going to like?
Because I don't think, as of yet, from these 3 episodes from the saga, we haven't actually chosen something that we put in. We've tasted all these things, haven't we? But we would have to come to some decision, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to think about what kind of snacks we would want.
Mm.
And what points would you offer this? Oh, my ear's gone a bit jaw click and the... It's like I have a funny echo in my ear.
And you're telling everyone about this. I love that.
Deal with it.
Do you want to tell us anything more about your health situation?
I'll move on from the snack saga that's hurt my ear. So Trace, what kind of films did your family love, and what do you think those choices say about their experience or values? That's a difficult question.
I know. Why did you choose this
I don't
question?
know.
It's like the other questions.
Let's
Really...
take out their experiences or values. Let's more focus on what kind of films did you watch with your family and you love, and yeah.
Let's more focus. Okay.
Let's focus more. Leave me alone! I'm gonna eat my pencil now. My strawberry pencil, by the way. Not an actual pencil.
No, because that would be weird. So, as I said in the last episode, I grew up on Hollywood classics, black and white films, Hitchcock films, James Bond, things like that, like really old school. And but my family were really into movies, especially my auntie. She's the one who taught me mostly about movies. She's always, whenever she came to the house, she'd always ask me to look at the TV guide and see what movies were on BBC Two or Channel 4. And we'd watch, BBC Two and Channel 4 usually had the kind of olden day films. And yeah, we'd just immerse ourselves in those. And if it was a musical film, she would know all the words and she would randomly sing it through the day. Even my mum likes musicals, and when she's washing up or something, you might hear her sing something from one of those. So yeah, I grew up in those type of films, and I think those are the films I'd still go to now as if I needed like something to watch out of comfort or something.
Mm-hmm.
When you're finding it really difficult to scroll through all these films and you don't know what to choose, I would go to some old film like that.
What about with watching with your family now, like the kids and stuff, like when they were growing up? What kind of films did you guys like to watch together?
Well, the boys loved Marvel and superheroes, so we watched a lot of that.
Yeah.
I have tried to get them into old classics like Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, things like that. Funny movies that we can laugh about with each other. But yeah, it used to be mostly superhero stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you? What did you grow up with, and what kind of films did your family love?
They're a little bit similar with the musical. So Sound of Music's like one of my favourite childhood films.
Is it?
Yeah. I remember watching that when I was really young, but it's always kind of stuck with me. If it goes on at Christmas, I want to watch it. But then, like, having a brother who's 12 years older than me, a lot of it was probably more like action films as a child. So I remember watching Terminator 2 from behind the sofa and sneaking and watching it because I was too young to watch it. Like Back to the Future, like those kind of like cult 80s and 90s movies is what really sticks with me today. It's the still stuff like for you when you want something just out of comfort to watch, you watch. But I feel like I've watched so many films, it's really hard to pick like something that would have summarised those things we watched. But I would say we had a lot of Disney because my brother worked in a video shop at the time. So I had a lot of...
Blockbusters?
No, it was something else. I can't remember what it was called.
Okay.
Because Blockbusters you rented, right? This was you could buy. Similar to HMV.
HMV, the good old days.
Yeah. So it was something like that, and he would always bring like a new Disney film home. So I was always into Disney and then Pixar, and then, you know, growing up it was like family favourites, wasn't it? Like Home Alone and things like that. So yeah, those genres and the kind of films we all would sit together and watch, and we still do at Christmas and things. So yeah.
Okay. If you had to watch one classic movie that your family enjoyed, what would it be, and how does it hold up today?
Are you looking at my like laptop and reading
Yeah,
it?
because I'm facing it, and I don't know whether you notice I keep turning my head away from you. I thought that's not good for the shot.
Oh, one classic movie. Do you know what? It is actually Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Without fail, my parents sit down and watch it. And if my brother's round with my niece and stuff and my sister-in-law, it's something that would stay on the TV. It still holds up as a good film. It's a classic, isn't it? It never really ages. You look at the storyline, you don't watch it and think this is an old film. Well, I don't. I don't know about you. But for me, I don't. Even Home Alone 2, it's still the dream to go and stay in the Plaza Hotel for Christmas and wake up on Christmas morning like he does. So, yeah, for me, I would say that was the classic we all really enjoyed.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. It's a film that I loved as well, but having watched it recently as a grown-up, which I am now,
Are you sure?
I just thought, wow, the neglect in that film. The parents really
Oh,
didn't care
yeah.
about Kevin, did they? To leave him twice in such a special time of the year.
Well, you've gone really deep and dark on it. I don't look at it like that. How about for you? What would be your one classic movie? Why does it hold up?
I'm going to go really classic with a Hitchcock film. My mum and dad both like Hitchcock, so does my auntie. I mentioned my auntie because we were very close, and she was like another mum. Well, no, she wasn't. Let me take that back. She was just in my life a lot at that when I was young, and yeah. So it's a Hitchcock film called Rear View Window. I don't know whether you've seen it, but it's such a riveting, exciting story with a lot of suspense, a lot of drama, and I think if you've seen that film, you'd know what I mean by it. It's hard to explain because it's a really clever, well acted film, and yeah, I'd like you to see it one day, Tan. Maybe we could watch it together. I think you would enjoy it.
Film the reactions.
Ooh, there we go.
I want to create a video series where it's a little bit like Gogglebox, but we'll probably share it a little bit nearer the time.
Let's do it.
But, yeah, that would be fun.
Cool.
For you, how does revisiting the films that you've grown up with shape your perspectives on your own taste? I know what's written in the laptop is different, but I'm just going to reword it because I feel like it's quite a deep question otherwise.
So say again because I wasn't listening.
How has revisiting all these films shaped your perspective on your own taste in films? What have you learnt about them?
I have learnt that I like the old school type of film. I love films set in a period of time like the 40s, 50s. I actually don't like the 70s. I do love films set in the 80s and 90s. Wow, I mean that's nostalgia there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the question again? What do I have to tell you?
How has it shaped your tastes in films? And what have you learnt about them through this whole experience?
Yeah, just loads of stuff.
Do you want to share the stuff?
No, thank you. Because I just can't. I don't know. I just don't know.
Wow, that was a great way to end your movie saga experience.
Well, how would you answer that question, Tan? Maybe give me some inspiration.
Okay. I think it's made me realise that I am a bit of a film geek.
Okay.
And it's made me want to re-watch a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's made me realise that I am very much an 80s and 90s girl in terms of like those are the films that I really like to watch again. And I think in the 2000s it all got a bit. But yeah, I also realised I really do like the rom-coms, the dramas, the thrillers and stuff like that. But yeah, I think there's a certain style to everything that I watch, and it is a very romanticist type of film watching that I like. I think that even with like an action film, there's always a love story in it, regardless. And I think I like that. So yeah, that's what I've learnt through the experience. Do you want to answer your question again?
No, thank you.
Oh, wow.
I think you've just summed it up really nicely and wrapped up that segment, and we should move on to the game. Let's forget about that last answer I gave.
Okay.
So the game is... Wait. Is that what it's called? South Asian or not?
Yeah. That is what it's called.
Okay, one of us will name a movie title, and let's say I was naming the movie titles. You'd have to guess if it's a South Asian film or a Western movie, or if it's completely made up. And if you've got a fun fact about the movie, you can share that if the guess is correct.
Okay. Even if the guess is not correct, can I share the fun fact?
You haven't written that on our little notes,
Well, we
so okay.
Okay. And for those who don't remember, I'm currently leading on the leaderboard. I've got 1.5. I've won 2 games.
You have. It's 2-0 currently.
Sorry, Trey. Are you going to start or do you want me to?
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just hide the answers.
Okay.
Right. So, the movie title is The Lady Vanishes.
And I've got to decide if it's Hollywood or South Asian.
You've got to decide if it's Hollywood, South Asian, or completely made up.
I feel like it's Hollywood. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Yes. 1 point.
It's a classic film directed by Alfred Hitchcock.
Thought so.
It's one of his early classics.
Thought so. Okay. Do you want me to do the next one?
Yeah.
A Walk to Remember. Hollywood, South Asian, or Fate?
I think it's Fate. What?
It's Hollywood. It's actually one of my favourite films. The movie's lead actress was Mandy Moore. She recorded 4 songs for the soundtrack, including Only Hope, which became one of her most iconic performances.
Who is Mandy Moore?
Oh my God!
Is she the girl with the mole on her face?
No.
Oh.
You don't know Mandy Moore?
She's like a pop teen
Yeah.
sensation singer. She does movies.
Yeah. She's been in like the drama series This Is Us, which I love that show.
I've never seen that either.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, 0 points. Next.
Okay, the next one is, here's the film title, Dulce.
I think it's fake.
You are wrong.
Damn it.
It is a Bollywood film. It's one of my favourite Bollywood films. And it's got the iconic song Chaya Chaya, where Shah Rukh Khan is on top of a moving train. And when I went to Sri Lanka with the family, we went on a train through the country, the hillsides, and it was one of those ones you can hang out the side.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out the side, imagining that Shah Rukh Khan was on top of the train singing that song. It was amazing.
I mean, that's a cool story, but annoying that I didn't get the point.
Yeah.
But just to remind our listeners, you are still on 0 point, nil point.
But in this game, I am now 1-1.
No, you didn't get you didn't get the guess right of my movie.
Oh yeah. Okay.
0 point for Tracy, 1 point for Tanya. Okay. Next film, The Road from Elephant. Let me say that again. The Road from Elephant Pass. Not Elephant. God.
In Lord of the Rings, there's an animal called the Elephantus.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Is it South Asian? Is it Hollywood? Or is it fake?
Well, can you actually say the name again? Because I wasn't listening.
The Road from Elephant Pass.
Bollywood.
It's not Bollywood. It is Sri Lankan, so you will get
Oh.
that 1 point.
Well, you never gave that as a choice. Oh, South Asian. Okay, South Asian. And I got it right.
It was a 2008 war drama based on a novel by Nihal de Silva.
Mhm.
Explores the complex relationship between a Sri Lankan soldier and a Tamil woman during the country's civil war.
Wow.
I never watched it, but I was looking for titles that you wouldn't be able to tell if they were.
But I did.
Whatever.
And I've got a point.
Okay.
All right. The film title that I've got for you is North by Northeast.
Fake. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes!
Why did you think it was fake?
Because that does not sound like a film.
Do you know what the real film title is?
What?
North by Northwest.
Oh, I didn't think that would have been a film either.
So I changed the west to east. This is really
2
annoying.
points for Tanya. 1 point for
And that's
Tracy.
another Hitchcock film with not Gregory Peck. Yes, Gregory Peck. Let's say it's Gregory Peck.
Okay. My last film. This is the deal breaker because then we become a tiebreaker and we have no tiebreaker solution. Star of Tomorrow.
Fake.
Have you looked at my screen?
No, I can't see it from here. Promise.
Yes, it's fake.
Good. So we've got a tie
Tie.
break. Thumb war?
No.
Okay.
We didn't prepare for a tie-break solution. However, even if we gave each other a point each for it, I still won on the scoreboard. So you would have 1 point and I would have two and a half games that I would have won. No, that doesn't work. We need a tiebreaker, don't we?
Mm.
What would the tiebreaker be? Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, fine.
Of 3. Game
Best
of
of
3.
three.
Best of 3.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I don't know. Right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What did you say?
I don't know what I didn't know you had to say shoot. I was like copying you. Okay.
So that's a draw.
So we both got rock.
Okay. Yes, we've both got rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I blunt Tanya scissors.
With her rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
Both
withdraw. One more.
One more. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god. We both had scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god. We're both rock. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
We're both rock. Okay. Rock,
Paper,
paper, scissors,
scissors,
shoot. Yes! Paper over rock. Tanya wins again. What was that, Tracy? I heard you say that you always win games. What was it?
Oh, shush.
Very bitter loser over here. But it's okay, Trace. It's all right, you know. The game's a game. I still won, though. And so on the scoreboard, it is 3 for Tanya, 0 points for Tracy. I like just saying 0 points. It's like Eurovision.
You know, you could call me the underdog, and a lot of people root for the underdog, so
No, they don't.
I'm sure everyone who's listening is rooting for me so that next season, the next theme or saga that we have.
So wait,
be
does that
rooting
mean
for
you
me.
have to wear the hat for the whole next episode? Yes, you do. I will make it. I will buy one. Sod that. Or do you make a general hat, but you'll try and make it all pretty so that when you wear it and then when I have to wear it, it will be like... No, I'm going to get the hat,
Oh,
and Tracy
no.
will have to wear a hat.
Do I have to?
Yes, because you would have made me. And it won't match your cloak.
Well, that's mean, isn't it? That's just mean.
On that note, we're going to wrap up the episode. So firstly, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been listening, and we hope you enjoyed our first saga, our movie saga. We don't know what's going to be next yet. We have to go away and plan that. But as always, please do like the episode if you like it. Our podcast audio version is available on Mondays, and our video version, because you'll want to watch us because it's pretty funny to watch. It's not great just listening. You've got to watch it. It's on YouTube, and that will be released on Wednesdays. And we are on all the social media platforms. So go like, follow, subscribe, comment, send us emails, do whatever you've got to do, because we don't know how much longer we'll do it for. And you have been watching 2 Cups of Tea and a Packet of Biscuits. Bye.
Bye.